has done good for our parents and for us.
Yes. By bringing the free education in Sri Lanka.
For watch madam. For Kasi madam. I glad the pass mark where they are, glad the pass mark. Because they do better work in this country, yeah.
The message the way President come for share with the people, they already know the hundreds, if not thousands of things the way the President don't do. The free quality education, the healthcare system. So they see speaker after speaker whether they appreciate the President for what he don't do. So it just shows say what will they do for these people, for this country, the people they appreciate it and they already know about it.
I praised you yesterday for the youth farming way you implement in this country. We don't go out and far, and of course we did that the harvest now. It's over 50 acres of rice, just like I said yesterday, we don't dry now in hand, under your leadership.
Million promises have been made where the campaign have been talk say we get from a free quality education in this country. You know so? That in a history now. Because we don't start and we don't go far. And as I speak to you now, we pay for over 2.5 million picking them all around this country. We pay school fees for them. We buy textbook for them. We buy teaching and learning materials for them. So inside there, including Kenimaya, we provide food in some schools them. And we don't recruit more teachers than we need to make una get good education. The benefit we receive from education from first day now, and the benefit we dey, and that benefit dey na anyone, everyone opener will vote for me. Make una enjoy that benefit dey. The benefit is big, and this one are the talking for both the parents then and we picking them when they go to school. School picking them there.
All right. Fambulem una audio today we come again with we usual program, the SLPP hour, the program where they come with the truth to you, the program where they come for can tell you about how saloon politics they operate, and the program where they come inform you about the good job with President Tok Anubio they do, and how Sierra Leoneans therefore continue for work with President Tok Anubio, how Sierra Leoneans therefore continue for make sure see they accept President Tok Anubio as the president. We don't come for bring inclusive governance system so that Salon they continue for become sexy and attractive. And then today the program when they come, me again me partner inside the show. We go come introduce himself to una and then it tell una why una for remain na this program for the watch. But as you watch, waiting our lady do now for subscribe to the show. If you watch na YouTube, just subscribe. If you watch na Facebook, what you go do now for follow the program and not only for follow now for share to other people them and drop comments them because they wanna comment they're very important for this show. So I go on the person with me in the show today now the SLPP our program for let it come and introduce himself to una and welcome una the show.
Fambu de una good evening, una good morning, una good afternoon, wherever una find on yourself this hour. Mina Abigail Komati with the SLPP hour. So I hope that when I go stay tuned and when I go get more information and educate on ourselves about everything with this president viewing administration they do now we country salon. Una thank you.
All right, family, that woman we wanna see na Abigail Chromatin, and that woman there na the political trailblazer. Na woman we in the can tell una about the good thing them where Sierra Leoneans they need for your and where you want to read them good thing they can at this show. So we don't waste any time. We don't see say this week there are a lot of situations that go on in the political arena in Sierra Leone where we know say it's not correct. And we can't see a particular institution where APCB don't register from 2014, where APCB don't they use all along for give themselves fake degree there. Where they call Dominion University. APCB don't give the authority because we see say APC chairman where they na Waterloo, the local council chairman na Waterloo, now we don't give them accreditation every year. We not to so it for me because we will get accreditation. Now technical education council when a TEC now they responsible for give any institution accreditation. But that one they not happen. And the head of TEC when Professor Ali Yajen Al-Ghali, Professor Al-Ghali don't talk and clear how they don't get no basis and standing, but they be done they operate. And we can't understand say one big alleged day we did in this country, where they call Samura Kamalu Kamara, where now the former failed and defeated flag bearer of the APC, himself get a PhD degree where nobody knows how to pull up. Throughout an escoma in 11 years of misrule and corruption, people they don't ask, they go to parliament and they ask her, who say where you degree the PhD where you get? Samura Kamara not the pull up. And if they work now one international organization, you go contest for position at World Bank, they ask Samura Kamara, they bring a doctorate degree, you know, bring up. So, but today, where we don't mourn Samura Kamara, even that election where they been in 2018, journalists they ask her pull in degree, is they not agree bring up. It's a let them go internet, and then they fena. I don't think so when you graduate, when you go school, you graduate and you degree. Now internet, they go for go check for a no. Now you hand it a day. So all along, Samura know they bring degree. This Dominion business don't come out, this fake degree program don't come up. Suddenly, we don't can see a manipulated degree PhD. They don't go put her out there when a computerized something. They don't put her out there. They say na Samura Kamara in degree. So if Samura be get all the degree all along, why if from the Sidon then they humiliate her? Why the Sidon he lost that job na World Bank? Why the Sidon he lost and then they ask her na parliament all the time when they take her throughout the 11 years not be bring her. If you be re-getter, why you not be produce our 2018 elections for let people they know say yes, he get her, he not just talk her. Now they don't produce a fake paper where they go around. And they can't tell you now how that fake paper they and what to make a talk say Samura in the lie is deceptive. So, but then I go allow you maybe you want to talk something on down the Abigail.
So for me, I'm not being surprised when I see Samura Kamara part of the Dominion fake degrees scheme. I'm not being surprised because when you look at Samura Kamara as an individual, when Samura Kamara been a talk say it gets a doctorate degree, the guy not even look like would I get a bachelor's. The guy not even sound like would I done high school. So for me, I wasn't surprised when I find out say in a part of the Dominion, yeah. So, right away, I mean no say obviously he's part of Dominion, yeah. Right. So it's just that APC don't do boku thing where they baffle we as a people, but this one what they do is just for add salt to injury. I'm like, how can you be so corrupt? Because it's not only deceptive, but it's very, very corrupt. Like this is corruption. This for disqualify Samura Kamara for run for any office in this country. Samura Kamara shouldn't be allowed to run for any office in a salon because this is not corruption to the highest degree. How can you, as a public figure, you say you're not a flag bearer of a whole political party, you they involve yourself in any kind of scheme, their education as scheme. Now, this is just mind blowing. Like, at a shame for the man. Like, I know Sabi, but at a shame for him. This is how bad this is. Like, this is not corruption. Like, something needs to be done. For me, I really want to see, I want to see, make them take steps against this man for this. Because it's bad. What's not the example where they said to the one day where they come, to them picking them. So you want to tell me, say, okay, all this position where you don't hold, now your lifetime in this country, you not been deserved in the first place. You not been qualified for them. So this just say tell we say The man, he's a scam.
Right.
This man not a genuine person. This man a fake individual. He's corrupt. He's not only a thief, but he's corrupt. Now we not say one native man. Now not a corrupt individual. Now not a con artist. Because
yes, I don't cut you word. Samura Kamara, everything when a thief life, you know, this one big corruption where President Bio don't come for fact. It don't expose plenty things in that country. That year we don't go on from 2014, where APC been create the established Dominion University. When they go involved in Africa, like universities, they build the job in a given degree. Yes, I never come and I say in a doctor. Today, in the write up at the press release, APC press release saying a doctor. Suddenly now when Dominion business don't come, fake degree don't come. The press release the way they pull now, they put doctor again.
It don't pull on. It gets sense. It pull on.
The game don't get back.
Yes, I don't pull on. It pull on quick.
So you talk one word. He says Samura not only thief man, where don't thief money them. They don't thief motoka. Imagine motoka. All Samura don't thief.
I'm telling you.
It don't go. He say again. It don't go thief degree. There is a lie. Now I tell people, Abigail, where you want to talk something more.
Yeah. For me, let me just say, as people them, right? Me Salon people them. We not for allow Samura Kamara for hold any office in our country. Let we put politics aside. Let we just look at the human dignity. Samura Kamara not supposed to be one. Let we pick in and look up to, make them see that any office in that country. I like that was span office enough for hold on that country. Because look the man and record them. Now look at the graduates who we graduate this week in a salon. People are learning. We can't see all my eye don't open. All man they go school, they get them genuine education there. They get them genuine degree there. People are being honest. Everybody they try to climb the ladder of education. Then you say you're not a politician, you're not a public figure. Then they go get fake degree. Like what kind of message you want sent to we picking them? This is really, really disturbing. Like we really for stand up against things like this and really ask government for take action against this man because this man is a criminal.
But Samura Kamara a criminal already. Then it get two thief case. It get two thief case. It's a chance rebuild in America. Yeah, it don't go thief the couple. And this man, I tell you, this man have been Madabio in bad career. During MPLC, been there around Madabio, they run around them. Madabio, they help people, they run around them. Madabio managers society where they survive, where come on in village. And then when Madabio they left power, it begged Pakaba, said, "We have help this man." So it's just like it's like fire. When a humble servant, but a dangerous master.
Yeah.
So when Madabio get the opportunity now, they can now, it don't come thief that country. Say don't serve the country for 40-something years around the finances of the country. But at the end of the day, who side the country? Who side is that in job left with? Austerity.
Exactly.
So if the finances they lost in that country, that's Samura Kamara then kind. And thank God you don't expose this university.
Yeah. And they all need to face the consequences them. They really need to face the consequences of their actions.
You think say Samura Kamara they for really arrest her?
I feel say something needs to be done.
Right.
Enough for go scot-free. Yes.
And Samura
something needs to be done.
That money will be done the eat in that country with that fake degree.
Yes. So something needs to be done. I don't think that the government for let them get away with this. Let Samura Kamara get away with this. Now, because we get people in the watch this case now, we get to picking them where they pay attention. The public they pay attention for see how they get to handle this dominion. So if they get it right,
yes.
If they get it right, that'll be good.
That professor Ezekiel Bangura and Samura Kamara in Nice.
I see.
So I understand say this fake degree issue. Samura Kamara in hand be done day. Now a syndicate will be done the run. Now that may put that in Nice in charge. Yeah. Then the other one where they call Sanko. Now they all be done they operate Samura Kamara. They work around them. So these are the scam where they be done build. But let's tell family now, and I begin let them understand. For let people they know say Samura Kamara a scam. Samura Kamara don't post a certain degree, PhD when they pass all over the place. He say he get the PhD 1986. When at 36 years from now, is it now that's how you get a PhD. All right, if you get PhD 36 years from now, believe you me, that document, if you don't cham, that document, you know, the day because war don't pass mark boku. You know, they able get all document like that, you know, they able get accept. And even if you get it for all, but that document all they see the flat around, you know, all than a one. You know, about 36 years document.
Nope.
And if you want to see, you go apply at university, then they give you new one. Abroad, they get system. Even salon, then they give you. So, Samura Kamara, if he skip a degree, PhD degree, for 36 years from 1986, it's not possible. It is so very new one.
No.
So, that are one first. Then I will come to the age. Samura Kamara tells Australians, they say, if you go to the website now, Samura Kamara website, pastor tell you they talk now, go pull a new. Samura Kamara writes and say, he say inborn 1963. Oh, lol, like that.
I wish.
So you see the dishonest way they man?
Oh yeah, Samura Kamara is very dishonest. Now a very dishonest guy. Me, like I always say, when you look at Samura Kamara,
now you know to your uncle, is it pa like grandpa?
But you see the man, all the time when the man go in, they sleep. When a kid zoom camera past Samura Kamara, he go to church in the sleep. He go to court in the sleep.
So now, Abigail, Samura Kamara say born 1963, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013. So Samura Kamara for Donde now 59 years according to that age issue. So they write on this paper now 59 years.
59, okay.
Yes, 59 years. Samura Kamara say in a 59 years that age that kind of person. Then I they tell we say he don't work for 45 years. So you see how they contradict himself. So age of 59. Then he say he don't work in civil service in governance.
So 59 minus 45.
Yes, how much go left?
For so that 14 years he begin work. At the age of 14, that's alone.
So Samura Kamara say, if anybody want let them go Google, then they say Samura Kamara say born 1963. So Samura Kamara 59 years now. But then Samura Kamara say it don't work for you hear me? You phone the echo. Where you phone somebody call here?
Yeah.
When I for go out and come in. So family. Samura Kamara say in a 59 years old, 59 years, 1963, then they born. Then in the same Samura Kamara say you don't work in a salon for 45 years. So if you don't work in a salon for 45 years around finances, yes, so now for pull out that one now. So now, if Samura Kamara say you don't work in a salon, you don't pull on it. Now pull out that one. I know I'm kick you out. If I kick you out, you don't be able to cut again.
It's still there on?
Yeah, this other one they on. That one we know. Okay, don't go.
Okay.
Hello. So if Samura Kamara say in a 59 years, then he say he don't work in a salon civil service for 45 years. So Samura Kamara been there 14 years. Where
the man they lie. The man they lie. You know they even look behind.
Could you imagine? So
they lie. You know they even think about.
Yes. So discuss that side debate for 59 years, 45 years before cap that degree. Yes, Abigail.
So there is no way you will begin work at the age of 14. That's alone. At the age of 14. That it's just like this guy, like in your lie, you don't get degree. In your lie, you don't get degree. The guy just the lie left and right for no good reason. I don't know why he feel the need for lie. Because we're not so full people there. We're not Sierra Leoneans them. We read in between the line. There is no way they begin work at the age of 14. Right there, you don't lie. And there is no way Samuel Kamara is 59 years old.
Yes.
He's more like 70.
No, the
For
man
me,
don't pass 70. Yes.
yeah, he's more like in his early 70s.
Yes.
If me for guess, I would say early 70s. Because there's no way this guy is 59 years old. No way.
Now the man say, and before they 14 years, you don't get first degree. And 14 years, you know they give first degree. 14 years now primary, now just secondary school juniors, JSS now you did 14 years.
Exactly.
So how now Samuel Kamara go come begin work from 14 years? Then one of the lies that we don't lie. And
yeah, because I think school starts in a salon at the age of 5, right? Pikine starts school in salon at 6, right?
Yes.
6 years old. So yes. Pikine starts school in salon at the age of 6.
Yes. Then they come in the school. Now class 7 in day before they go see common entrance.
Yes. So if you start school at the age of 6, yes. So at the age of 14, you just don't sit NPSC.
7 years na primary school.
Yes, 7 years at primary school.
Primary school, class 7. So 7 years na primary school plus 6 years. And how much years? 13 years.
Yes.
So you don't even done primary school. Then you go, you begin work.
then you don't college. Yes, you get your first job at 14.
Yeah, that 1 year we left. I even understand. Say they say Samuel Kamara fail common entrance force. It's rooted. But I'll get the benefit of the doubt. See.
No, me, I'm not gonna get him because it looked like Uda failed. Yeah. He really looks like Uda failed at school.
So let us say if he pass him, then 1 year don't cross, and then they take another 6 years. Say they go A level. 6 years plus that 1 year we left. Now 7 years before you go university. Then when you go university, you they take another 4 years. 7 plus 4, then 11 years. So that 11 years, who say it go? So now double promotion they get for 11 years. Let's jump, let's go.
Samuel Kamara look like Uda they get double promotion at school.
Yeah, so 11 years they in limbo. Samuel Kamara age 11 years they in limbo. It did for account for that 11 years. Now that can out to this degree. La can out to this degree. Family. La can out to this degree, Abigail. Now, Samuel Kamara say 36 years back, now he gets a PhD. Then he say in 59 years. So now pull 36 years from that 59 years. 36 minus 59. 59 minus 36.
59 minus 36.
Yes. So
now 23.
So 23 years. So Samuel Kamara want to say, Samuel Kamara want to we say, Sierra Leoneans they say, he get PhD. And at the time, he want to say he get PhD at the age of 23 years. So
which is a lie.
Yeah, which is a lie. Why would they can't calculate? Now 23 years. No couple. Then Samuel Kamara say, he said he get first degree 1972. 1972. He said now he get first degree. So calculate 1972 to now. 82. 1972. So from 1963 to 1972. Now how many years are they? Now 19 years.
Yeah.
So Samuel Kamara one day will now say, now 19 years in they will get first degree.
Which is a lie. That's a lie.
And you don't go to university where you did 15 years.
At all.
Because if
we don't know the Guinness World Record, if that may actually happen.
Yes. So you don't see, so it's not possible. For like the 19 years with that age. And then, okay, let's talk say now 15 years ago, 19 years, he get PhD, he get first degree in 1972. When he do the masters are 2 years. So 19
this whole
plus,
thing is just a
19 plus
it's
2
just
years.
A one big old lie.
21. Now let's tell you now, 19, 20, 21 years, now Samuel Kamara say he get masters. So Samuel Kamara do PhD 2 years under the mango tree.
Under the mango tree.
No, he said that 1986 now he get PhD. So Samuel Kamara take another over 14 years. Is you know in the wait. You know this guy is just a scam.
Yeah, he is.
You know what all the age anyway Samuel Kamara don't show. It don't correspond. Now lie. Not to him get that degree day. And it did lie pass alone people in age.
Not in other way, Samuel Kamara, they tell me what they believe. This guy is a liar.
He is.
This guy is a world-renowned liar. There is nothing with Samuel Kamara, they tell me what they believe.
He's saying get degree from Bangkok. Who's Bangkok? They don't go check that Bangkok, no degree. In name, no they don't know that name safe. They can't lie. Look the age they don't calculate. You know, I want let government make let us calculate that my age. They shame them. They shame them.
They're not going to do that because of HIPAA violation and stuff like that.
No, if I know the educational investigation, if I know the educational investigation as alone. Anyway, you're not criminal, you're not criminal. Come on, a criminal. Come on, a criminal.
No, the guy, absolutely. I don't dispute that. Samuel Kamara, a big-time criminal.
I did tell you.
He's a big-time criminal.
Now,
and the thing is that he's not smart. One thing, in a criminal, two, you're not smart. Because if you're smart, you're not going to throw out them figures out into the public like that.
Yes.
There's some people that say you born.
Fine.
Yeah, someone you born 63. Who? What? Who that could believe say you born 63? Come on. Yeah. And then you talk say you begin work at the age of 14. What?
Yes.
Like you just say contradicts yourself no more. Yes. That don't tell me say you're not smart.
They say you get first degree at the age of 19.
19. That's alone.
So meaning you don't begin workforce at the age of 14. I don't know what I don't even understand how this guy is people the fool.
Yeah, because now this when you get caught up in a lie, they catch up with you over time. Yes. Now that don't happen to them.
It's sad. And now one thing they where they go on now, we read APC that they go produce press release because they want to let Justice Fisher give them winning pardon case against Peter Conte. And now one thing where I want to let people know, APC, I don't tell you now this forum. And they continue for talk. Abigail, I want to let they ask me witness. APC not they contest that 2023 elections.
No.
I know what they talk. Because before you contest 2023 elections, there are legal processes where you get for go through, where the party get for go through before you produce candidates. APC not get for contest. Now the reason this make where NGC then the day around there so.
Yeah.
So that when they know the contest, then go take them, then go put them before. Now the reason this for this undemocratic a consortium of undemocratic political parties, they don't come together. Abigail, and people the way they watch, let me tell you something very interesting. When APC don't get the party constitution, they don't forget about 3 months for developing what they call election bylaws. Nothing where Slpp don't go through. After that elections bylaws, they get for put out there now PPRC for let people then go inside that bylaw. They let them raise petition, and now they get for take another 1 month. So let's talk say if they allow them, let them go make then get them winning. Then cut that in case inside April. They get for sit down for make the bylaw. They not go sit down no more for make the bylaw inside 1 day. Again for take the act if they do it faster 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they get for go to back another 2 weeks. And they open, then they submit them back to PPRC. So let's say May, April, May, June, July. They don't done the bylaws. Then they left out for like mature left in the people then go protest. Sometimes somebody go come out and buy protest day. Then they delay back. Or let's say they don't protest. Inside August, then they don't done the bylaw. They got to go back, then do what they call constituency, zonal elections. They now constituency elections, district elections, regional elections. Then they come out to the final convention, national elections. So you tell me, and every of them why are people then get for they become dissatisfied. And before every zonal election, before they done they get for address the one the way dissatisfied, they get for go report. The complaint committee get for the bylaws the way they don't set. That rules and regulations the way they don't set for elections. So you don't see say halal get for day under. So now say now they go drag them. Yes.
So and one thing where you say where I agree with you, Now all this NGC don't see. Now I make them they near them.
Yes.
Because they know say APC not get for day in the right frame of mind going into election.
Right.
They're not going to be ready. They're going to be unprepared. They're not going to get a candidate. So
Yes.
NGC they take and say they get for use them.
Yes.
Now that route I think the NGC want use this time around. They want use APC this time around.
Yes.
They want for use that route there.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying from them, from this whole friendship, this whole body friendship, what they don't get now between these two parties there. So I think that they think of.
So you don't see. Now the thing here is, if let's say now September, October, November, 3 months APC defect because they never make palaver. APC they any side they did the defect. Any side they did the defect. Then they cost
now the name fit.
Yes. So now, say then November, now APC go down all for their ala the day. They don't get out the flag bearer inside November 2022. So now when they elect, let's say flag bearer inside November 2022, how many months you get? December, January, February, March, April, May, June, 6 months, barely.
Yep.
To general elections. And now when they get that flag bearer day, now the greatest halal and end the day. Because the one that they where they don't get in group, they be the things that they for win. Then they become dissatisfied and they vex.
The same thing happened the last time when they go McKinney. Some man boss left him. Boss not there for bring him back. Na cry na incommode.
So virtually, it get for take una another 6 months for bring all man together for let the heart cool. By the time that they bring all together, election don't come.
Yeah.
Let's say they allow them. But then, and secondly,
but my thing is that before we even go forward, that the party is so divided right now, and they don't even make any effort for bringing the party together. The APC party itself, it's very, very divided. Like they are so divided right now. It's sad. And then going into all this local election back, you just they can add salt to injury, where they can make them even more divided. Yes. So they're not gonna forget time for put them party together, which is good for me. I'm happy. I like that. Men are continue on that trend.
Right. So now at the end of the day, Abigail, you can watch now. They're not going for they come together because after that, the man we don't win again for bring the message where you want them put manifesto. They're going to sit down the design manifesto. They're going to go now after when they don't get the message. They're going to go out to the people there for tell them which message they get for them. Time no day. So all when they hala so they cost my because all no for message. Oh, madam, people they don't die now. Police don't kill pussy. Oh, people they hungry. All these are problems they present. People they already know their problem. Yeah. Now that means madam, they settle as small. Not to madam being hungry. That's alone. We all grab. We be see hungry. We all grab. We be see hungry. Another country.
And the thing is that madam, don't try. When the camper hunger in a salon, the rates don't go down.
Yes.
Really. Madam, don't really try. And one thing where I'm happy for today, where they don't take out that COVID, that whole NACOVAC COVID test, will come out today with that press release. Will come out today, starting on Wednesday.
I read them. America, they're not right. They're not taking.
Oh, I felt so good. I said, this are a listed president. This are president where they think about in people them. It not say things are hard.
Now when you come on inside of the country for go inside the country, they want to test you for let you knock out and the country. That is nice.
Yeah.
So, but the rest they don't pull out. Could you imagine?
Yeah, but the thing is that when we don't test now, when we go back in our salon, we test now airport back.
Yes.
We pay another, I think $40 na airport for get tested na airport. But now, as long as you don't get tested, now you depart your country. Now, where you go, you don't need to get tested again.
Yes.
Yeah, which are the really applaud President Bio for that. That step what it takes today. It really shows President Bio is about the people.
Yes. And Abigail, I want to show people there's something. Let's show you something, Abigail. People them. For let them know say hungry business, not to see way for can use as campaign message for tell people that.
No.
Besides, Busa APC left we. APC they know the shame.
At all.
They left with austerity. APC instead of they can repent and apologize to Sierra Leoneans, then they laugh them.
Yeah.
All these problems with Madam Bio they clean so. Now APC cause they left boku debt.
Yeah.
Now that play this scene, they come to that debt day. Okay. Let una know say not to today hungry can. Madam Bio they do very well for institute, youth farm, children farming, all that in there for solve that hungry business. So I want let people then listen from 1960 way before Samurai they born. How hungry been there at the city, how city life they there. Abigail, you can't tell them what's at the cost of living, how it in that city.
Oh yeah.
So farm with them, these are the SPP hour, the hour where they bring to you in authentic information, them way good for the country. Abigail and farm with the one don't listen to that music. That music they sing inside the 1950. So the issue of cost of living at the city, not a new thing in Africa. Matter they come no more for make sure say it solve the issue. That make it pull tax pares, it count farming. That make they build the bread factory now Wellington. So APC they say a lie. They say they build bread. They know they build factory only 1 week. No. Now I see again another factory where they don't cow it, where they produce, where they make cocoa bar. Today I see them. They don't do them. Where they make cocoa Nayana, they don't do them. Yes, Abigail, I want to let you.
You know, say APC, they don't think they own a sharp. That's what I mean. Go take that what's in plain cow. It's away no last 2 days. It broke down. So them believe in that sharp thing the way they pull. So President Bio in believe in something where they last. So for let you go do something where they last, it therefore take time. For build a factory, not a 1 day business, not a 1 month or 2 months business. It takes time for build something where guarantee we go last long and serve the people of the nation. So and hungry business not today in the city. Every city in the world, not only Freetown, but every city in the world, cost of living they go up every year. We serve with the America so now the city them cost of living they go up every year. I think say comparing the cost of living around the world. Okay, more just say West Africa. Salon actually get the lowest cost of living compared to other nations. Then compared to Liberia, Guinea, we 2 neighboring countries. Then we actually get the lowest cost of living than then 2 nations in there. So for me, President Bio don't try. Because like how many talk about the fuel price last week. If Nigeria we then get a whole oil now the country, then they pay more for fuel than we. That tell you say President Bio don't try. Gas price less expensive na Guinea than Salon. Rest India na Liberia than Salon. Right now, as of today, like 3 hours ago, rest there na Liberia and Guinea.
In fact, I don't cut your word, Abigail. It's the Salon people, the APC, they're very dishonest. You hear them, they talk about rest price again?
No.
Now, only with the new direction of government, where something go up in the candle.
Yeah.
Rest mean go 500,000. Then they holla all over the place. Rest there. Now, the highest rest, now 350,000.
Yeah.
When APC left, the APC left rest, 280,000. So you see how President Bio don't manage them. And Abigail, I want to comment on this message with this person, right? He said, oh my God, whether we have played that music, whether with grandpa, great-grandpa, they've been sing 50, 60 years back, 1950 something, that music, when they say cost of living in Africa. Now this person say, Isaiah Kumba Daniel say, oh my God, this is interesting. So cost of living has been in Sierra Leone before we were even born.
Oh yes.
So people don't know what they talk about them.
Oh yes. Before we parents them, before we grandparents them, the cost of living in Africa has always been high. Not so a new thing. We will grow up in Africa, we know that. We will live in Africa, we know that. Especially we will come out upline. You find out say when we move come out, because we come out upline 92, 93, we move from Bokan, Freetown. The cost of living been different from what we use na Bo to when we move from Freetown. When we parents move their family na Freetown, it was different. Cost of living in Freetown is high because now the capital city than even every country in the world, the capital city cost of living is very, very high. Just like here, so New Jersey, you go pay maybe 1-bedroom apartment. Now some neighborhood them you go pay like $1,500. Go to New York, Manhattan.
Yes.
That same bedroom there, you go pay $3,000 for them.
Right, because na city.
Because na city. That's just what it is.
And city,
you know they compare city life and village life or remote life or up-country life. It's different.
Abigail, one of the reasons the way cost of living can dip Bokuna the city, now I think that a technique can happen for let them decongest the city. Because all man they come on a village, they know they walk. The workers in a city no more.
Hey.
In life becomes so cheap. All man they come out in a village, it can be.
The time where APC been in power, people them in the come up line, they can sleep on the bridge.
Could you imagine? Yes,
that was how bad it was.
That's the way bridge for them, remember, eh?
Yes. Yep. Then they come up line, they can sleep on the bridge. But we tell what's here for President be away don't count now. At least we country in condition don't change.
So you don't see. This person talk say this music, look he say let's go na farm, but people don't know one. He said this music was rendered before Samuel Kakapo camera was born.
Samuel Kakapo never understand because the man big fool. The man too fool.
So why you not need APC? You not need for go tell people they get waiting at the problem. You not need 11 years. You not able to solve them. They don't do an opportunity. 11 years they say okay. We not solve this problem now. This angry. Indeed, from who don't grab, they don't born with. We not solve them. Nothing they don't do. No step they not take. But President Biodokai don't take steps there. For some
in 4 years. Yeah, in 4 years.
You don't put taxation per rest and flour. Now that they build a bread factory, then it don't create chiefdom farming. When at the beginning they come up.
I can always say this to people them. I said when Pakaba left Salon, if now President Bio been take over from Pakaba, Salon for don't go far by now.
Let God bless you, Abigail.
Ghana self not for the challenge we by now. I'm telling you, Salon we for don't go far. We for don't in a different level by now. But who say because when Pakaba left Salon, who said that Pa left Salon at the level where Pakaba left Salon? If it to me an Escoma in kind take over that country, we don't say we go back into the gutters.
And Escoma said we go back. He said we go 50 years back.
Yes, 50 years back. I can always say this to people them. I say me, I wish now President Bio been take over from Pakaba.
Yes.
Like Salon, with a different level now.
The bread factory, then they make a now Wellington. They know they go there for go watch her. But I don't play, I don't show, I'll train and show there. Not one grade day, then they go build factory. Anyway, this not the kind country. Abigail, imagine no more. Imagine, but I want let people let get small body water. Where we don't give body water, then we will continue the program. The people that we don't want to know. We don't watch the bread factory say now Wellington. They where you want to watch? I go Wellington. He asked me said they
Yeah,
bread
it actually they go on. It actually they go on. The work they go on steadily.
And we don't play on that. APC then they lie no more per reality. They not even organize. They don't know.
APC then just full of lies. I think say come 2023, APC not get a campaign message at all. They not get no campaign message.
Now you know what's that the message that we then get? Tribal.
Now just violence and tribal and that's it. And hate messages. That's it. Yeah.
But Abigail, I want to address that side. How it therefore affects him. Whether they call a whole a tribe, one of the largest tribe in the country, they don't give a name, then they call them Mendicrat. But I want to let the people that listen to this body water quick, then we go candy. All right, family. This is the SLPP hour. Today I put on Odis. I think when I enjoyed that one day. But this one they say APC is left by you, left by una babuya you, una left with austerity. Now una one kai again no. Una they take una again. Una they take una again president. You don't dey. Una dey padani. So now Abigail, this undemocratic people they don't form consortium. Then APC grab. They be done the sponsor Mamikos bomber. Then they use politics of Mamikos. We know ever they inside with body politics. Instead of them bring message for people that were good. Then they use politics of tribalism and regionalism. Called the greatest, the biggest, and the most influential, and one of the largest tribe, Nasalun, they give them name, then they ridicule them. Then they call them Mendicrat, they say that they kill them with the kind of power. So you tell me which kind of politics are they and how that one they will benefit APC.
I don't think this is not politics. I don't think this is not a hate crime. It's a hate crime, not politics. Because when you look at the angle where this they come out from, and this particular individual where they cost people them. So APC don't see them. This guy don't use the name. It don't cost people them. It don't disrespect people them of higher authority. From the most supreme leader in the country, it don't disrespect them in family all the way to every important person in that country. They said nothing. This guy they caused all time of yes, yes. Not one single day they condemn him in any way, shape, or form. Actually, they praise him. He was the face of the APC for the past yes. Then they call him king. Then they put speaker in the door. Then they play in audio them. Let the neighbor in the hear up to the time. Wait, yeah, because there was a time when I go salon, they actually put speaker na street. For let them play in audio, then for let the neighbor in until government been say no. When they play you audio, play them for you, say for the neighbor now. Until they may get for banda speaker thing there. So now, when it don't actually cancel it now they want for where election they can near now, they never say one, Sierra Leoneans they let me say President Bio don't educate we. It don't tell we what are our expectations of our politicians, how we should be treated as citizens. Now they never say we are wiser. They want come now for differentiate themselves, for pull themselves come up at this individual. Yeah, they want distance now because they know for say now we know better. We know they tolerate that kind of politics again. We know they for that kind of politics again. So now they don't begin release. And they see they now release press release. They try for distance themselves from this guy. It's too late.
What? Yeah.
It's too late.
Not of sincerity they do with you.
Yeah, we already know say now when we don't groom this guy, when I don't get the audacity for the insult people there at this level, for they create this amount of hate towards a particular group of people like the country.
The one they went Ohio, when are APC PR Ohio chapter, Jibri Bangura, and they call Mende people them as Mendicrats. It's the way that they can have power. They talk always 4 years. That's where they can when they win. Then they kill all the Mende people them. Then they kill Shabro them. Then they kill Kisi them. Then they kill Fulaman them. How did they kill all Southeastern them? Could you imagine?
Well, that's what make they don't ever kind of power. Because we the Sierra Leoneans they don't agree the kind of power. Because this not a politics like I say. This is a hate crime. And it's wrong. This is called a terroristic threat. You know the students in this day and age, this 21st century, you don't do that. You don't say that no more. You go to jail for that. So when they do in America and overseas, then they talk, then they spill their hate crime the one that when they salo when no better, then they act based on what they want they actually tell them. So then people are actually need to face the law and face the consequences because these are terroristic threats. They are not good. They are not cool at all.
I think APC now go suffer the consequences. Until in an election they come, whether they allow them for contest to, they able mago themselves for contest to, then they pay the price because we're not going to post the way they come. Then go how you go to Mende cracks there now for let them vote for you. So how APC go
exactly. And at this make now these are some of the issues where don't make APC don't become very unpopular in a salon.
Yes,
APC has become very unpopular. People don't really care for them no more. Like you can tell, even the layman as salon don't really care for them no more because they don't find out the moment they begin to associate that themselves with that bubble where they cost people them, they take pot the naka. So how can you like I can. I'm not
see
like
the other one where open where an Escoma bring where go get an Amakina host. Where an Escoma where lead that group where they go April Fool where go get at it. You see how we able to open with? Please say you know say about. Could you imagine?
I'm like, how can a whole ex-president even encourage something like that?
I tell people I'm not going to play that video now. I get them. And Escoma go get a small picking and a Makina in host. Then the cost madam be mama. Then the cost madam be mama. Madam be yo. I'm not going to end them. Bam 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 bam. You know the way they get an Escoma in host. They get at them. Instead of them go study. Then they cost mama cost. Then they get another party office back. Then they see one scene when a course master picking song. Then they dance mama them, parent them. Then they dance.
And Escoma is a disgrace. He's a disgrace. And Escoma is a disgrace. For Lego even entertain such thing as an ex-president, it's just totally out of line. Like so, totally like
you know woman. And you get mommy way born there, you get guy picking. How you they feel? Where APC they sponsor them, bobo them. Where APC they cost woman them, they cost imam them. You know, religious person, they cost pastor them, and they cost every authority in that country. Everything about woman, APC they
now make APC get swear. Now make them get swear. One, and then now make them not ever get for kind of power again. Because this swear get for follow them. It get for tell before APC kind of power. I'm telling you, to be honest, not because me na SLPP maker they say this. APC is very unpopular. That's alone. The 11 years of trauma where they caused to the Sierra Leoneans, they're not going to forget her anytime soon.
Yes.
People are not going to vote for the anytime soon. I can tell them this for a fact. And then this Mami cause trend where they don't take. They don't come make Mami cause or be joyful. Just a pass and cause people them for waiting. Because if you get an idea, bring an idea. They not get no message. They not get no substance. Like, okay, this is our plan. A, B, and C. No, they not get them. All they get is the Mamikos. That one day we're in there and then people country, they cause all the time, turn around the butu, big man like you.
Tribalism.
Yes, they preach tribalism, they preach hate. What's so all this for?
When Madam Yo they go do inclusive governance, and they look at GOB don't come back. Robin Fale be the APC as the deputy PRO. And Robin Fale run away commodity. When Robin Fale, when APC they hold meeting as an executive member, then they call on it. Where they ask, they say in a Mende man, you know, in a Mende crat, you know, go for the meeting. Let go ask for body. Oh, the man a PRO, when they hold meeting, executive meeting, you know, they say in a Mende crat. Now that may run away.
Prejudice. Now, APC are very tribalistic party, and they are very tribalistic.
They are. We see Alpha Khan commodity. Alpha Khan vex, but it can't join Madam Yo because it gains without the nonsense they. It can go for go talk to people, they let them not encourage them. Padani.
Alpha Khan a sober man. Anybody who is sober, who is smart, not the association with APC. This particular APC. I'm not saying that this particular APC, where an Escomana the chairman, the leader for life.
APC not ever good.
APC not ever good. But this one, they don't go from bad to worst. This particular APC, the worst. Sheki been bad, but this one, they don't pass Sheki.
Why go call Mami Post business? APC they cause all my mama. Just because
Sheki
don't vote against them. So the investment
Sheki in your APC that if he be the tip, he say outside the tie cow they eat.
No, no, Momo
but this APC, then they thief, then they lie, they get fake degree, they corrupt, then they cause family costs, they are hateful, they are tribalistic,
the violence,
all kinds of things that they get.
And I show people again how people they don't hate APC. Say 1992, loud and listen, waiting blind school they sing. When posting the cancel for enter inside new party, then they vetter because they holler for them. For let them not join them, let them not come. Let people they listen. How APC don't tell salute people against them. No, una listen no more brief. Neither maybe Pastor die. APC time, you don't see. You don't see it with the atrocity with APC because now blind man they will see that. APC like say the chief la man they are the not one party. Social people that be scared APC, people that be afraid them.
Success. Mother be you, no meat. Gentle says, no meat.
I think they said no meat.
We know.
So Abigail, you see, you don't hear it. People that don't hear it. Dana blind music of flames where they be don't vex. Anytime APC they hala paden, they knock pan paden. APC they anytime they did that trauma and confusion now hala now problem na separation then they bring for people. Yes, Abigail, talk something about this APC the separation thing, and then this now when they on democracy they not conduct election, they defend democracy, then they form what they say consortium. Talk now they let talk about how on democratic down in the we make them not for even talk about body politics talk right now until they fix themselves up. Then we will try
from the word go from the get go. APC have never been democratic. They have never been. There's not a single time in the history of APC where APC have been democratic. They have always been led by somebody. Like what happened the last time when they go McKinney. Then the party they choose who they choose, then commode with cry. So when APC
it cost them back.
Yes, then it cost them back. So when APC are the last party we for talk anything about democracy because they have never actually exercised democracy. So when they talk about democracy, APC are the last party mean they think about. I don't even consider themselves.
Because right now, for them to believe that the way you talk, Abigail, now ask them why they didn't court. Now democracy is the first, so they don't let democracy come inside their own party.
Inside their own party, exactly. So you can, that's just insane. So I know we look at APC and think anything democracy about APC. No, they're not.
All right. So I want to talk your last word to people about the disgusting thing the way APC do and how President Bio inclusive governance, people therefore embrace them and how that need for continue for help the people of Sierra Leone so that we will continue for vote for President Bio for let me continue for make Salone sexy and attractive.
So one of the things that I can always talk about in my closing remarks is always because me a woman. So I know we can spend a whole hour talk about everything else and not talk about women empowerment and how President Bio don't change the narrative for we and how it don't do so well for we women them. President Bio now the only president we don't get the highest female cabinet ministers now in administration. No other president no do am. APC not ever get this amount of women not in cabinet or not in when they in governance, they don't ever get this amount of women part of the government. So for that, I say thank you to President Bio, and I want to people them let we appreciate them for that. Let we appreciate in wife for the hands of our girls where it carries for we the woman them. President Bio in where they don't empower we the woman them, they don't empower we picking them, they don't provide free sanitary pads for we picking them, they don't bring our hands off our girls are being protected. So let me tell this administration thank you for what they do for women them and how women have a seat at the table now this administration. And then President Bio don't bring free quality education for Salone, healthcare, also for talk. Like now they have the health summit and a health award going on at Salone, which is I think is the first health summit and health award where they go on. At the follow-on, Kinley on social media, it's really, really good. It's really, really educative. If you get time, follow them. They really do well. The health care system at Salone don't go it don't go from zero to hero like you said at Salone. From Musa President Bio Mitam, it don't take it on to another level. Now we have good quality healthcare at Salone. We get road safety. Now our roads are more safer than they were before during the APC regime. So Famul them, let me look at all the good things that we President Bio don't do for the country in 4 years. He has done all of this in 4 years. The bakery, it's going on. The NEPA build, it's just gonna take time because now Wellington, it's just gonna take time because now quality it a build. They build chaff like APC. APC then say them build road for we. By the time APC they come on at power, the roads them all don't fall apart. You see, that's not what he wants to do. When President Bio they actually bring development, they bring sustainable development where they last longer for the people, not for just kind of one day and tomorrow everything fall apart. No, look at the airports, they extend the airports, which is a good thing. And then the icing on the cake, that NACOVAC test where you don't put commodity now when you reach that Salone, you don't need to do COVID test again. That's just the icing on the cake for this week. And then APC has always been fake. They've always been criminals. They've always been corrupt. So this whole Dominion thing will happen this week. We are not surprised as Sierra Leoneans. We know what they're capable of. We know what they've done to this country. So I'm just let me just open we eye and not say APC not good for the country. All this not just confirmation we got the we say APC not good for this country. So as election we come closer to election next year 2023, got the confirmations and say APC is not where you want to be. It's not who you want to vote for. Stay away from them as far as you can. They are not good. Like our President Bio can say, APC is not good for themselves, so they're not good for the country. And let me continue for embrace President Bio. Look at all this inclusive governance. I was so happy. I was so excited for see JOB, John Open Benjamin, get an appointment as advisor to the president. That was huge. Like that was really, really huge. I'm excited. I'm happy for him. I know say it definitely will give President Bio some of the best, some of the good advice them. John Benjamin is someone who's very intelligent. He's very knowledgeable. He's been in politics for a long time, so I have no doubt in him. So, Miss Salon people them. As for this week at Tapia, I say let we continue for pray for the president, continue for pray for the leaders them because they are doing a fantastic job. And I pray that God will continue for cover them, let we continue for support them and wish them well. because they are on the right path.
Thank you very much. That one they will talk to now the political trailblazer, the one way see open mouth, una they know say woman don't talk. And this again for the hammer on tete elections. We see don't cancel. APC now una a woman bang this they don't come. Abigail. Abigail, they play with the truth. Anything when not true, now Abigail in known at this war. Abigail don't know what's in a lie. Abigail don't know what's in a fake. Abigail in a true, a straightforward person. We in no say, Madam you, then are the best thing. We present, we God don't do na salon. Now that made they encourage you all for a lot of benefit because we were in our SLPP, we're not greedy, we're not selfish. We want all man benefits. And President Bio, what they do right now. Now, inclusive governance system, because President Bio not talk about that man. President Bio not hate, President Bio like salon pass all the president after Pakaba. Inclusive governance system, we see it don't bring Bayuku Conte, when I be APC, it don't make a minister of works. We don't see it don't bring Haja Aissata Abdullah Kamara, when I be Alliance Democratic Party, then running mate, a make a resident minister now in a deputy minister of trade. We don't see it don't bring Alpha Khan, when I be former Flavia aspirant at APC and then PRO, a minister, when I be the top of APC, even don't can join this government. These are the things that Job, they all don't come. Now, so President Bio, they get us really. This time we call inclusive governance system. They all might enjoy. So this today, we end the program now. We continue this program. Me where they talk to now. Me na gentle. The political hot goose. Me na the PRO for SLPP North America region. Me family they will not continue for vote for President Bio. One thing we don't do put local. When Alpha Khan don't begin work. Alpha Khan the work we don't begin work. In order for people then they say, but would have been say una go win the seat, but APC for shame because not to one go, now small. For Simon will be longer 27%. After President Bio don't work, if APC say President Bio don't work nothing, the people they for not reduce that percentage, but they will get 40%. SLPP get 40%. I tell Koya people there, I tell Alpha Khan thank you. I tell President Bio thank you for where they bring that inclusive governance system. By the time they say 2023, that 40% will they increase that. In fact, they know APC not be careful, they don't win that seat again.
At all.
They don't win that. So the family, I tell you, thank you. We continue for vote for SLPP. We understand President Bio for say it can't meet a rotten system and it don't patch them. We just watch to the good side them what they do. Then we go no say President Bio they do well, but put in the way we don't they miss. We thank you. We watch the show. We're glad for now, but we continue for hate APC. We continue for vote against APC. We continue for disrespect APC. We continue for swear APC. We continue for deny APC. We continue for reject APC. We continue for give back to APC. We continue for frustrate APC. We continue for embarrass APC. We continue for ignore APC.
Amen.
Because APC not good for themselves. They're not good for that country. The Mamiko style where they carry it, we don't want that for picking them. We don't want that for society. The tribalism, we don't need them. Now that the reason they hold again for vote against APC, even if you don't like Madam you, but let APC not come. Even if you don't like SLPP, but because of that can't here, let APC not come. We don't want war. We don't want cost. We don't want austerity again. We don't want nothing where they can make people that begin suffer again. That country. Me na gentle, me family. Now yeah, we stop today. The program I go on share less serious Sierra Leoneans than Yeri.
If you don't for me, Hot News Network TV.